give me gold, you won't get lost. Like a coin that won't get tossed. Holding on to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm alive like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Just one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
I'd like to welcome everybody here today. This is a really exciting day for us, and it's been a long time coming. I think that it's been 2 years since we started this project, and we found out about the Come Together Pistons, Detroit Pistons, oh goodness, Detroit Pistons Come Together Foundation, and that started us thinking about what we would want to do with money if we were able to write a grant and recognize Don Wackerly as a founder for this camp. And as we started talking, we knew that we wanted something that would be fun and help our campers to utilize their bodies and get out and exercise, have fun, do something besides sit around and sit back and just, you know, hang, chill. We're not about chilling at camp. We're about having fun, right guys?
Right.
Yeah. Right. We're all about having fun. And we started talking to the board members, and one of our board members, we talked about a swing, and I remember clearly to this day, Hank Lantvit said, it's everybody's right to get on a swing and swing overlooking a lake. And that's what started this. From that point on, Don did his part in writing his letter and getting set for the Come Together Foundation Award that he then received for all of the work he did in starting this camp and building this camp to bring it to where it is today. With that, Brad and I started a grant that went hand in hand with his foundational award. And from all of that, last summer we were awarded that grant. And back in November, we took a whole group of people and we went to a Pistons game and we watched them play and we had a lot of fun.
And they won.
They won. A lot of hooting and hollering. Ben really enjoyed those cheerleaders. We even got him to come up and see Ben. That was fun for me. We met Dennis and Earl, and Don received his award. Shortly thereafter, we received a check for $25,000, and we put in place with Tim from Superior Play. Where's Tim?
Right here.
There he is. We called Tim and went, "It's on, we got it, yeah!" And Tim was all excited and he's like, "Okay." We wrote a grant to Nathalia Owry Memorial Fund in Bay Area Foundation, and they gave us $10,000 to construct a swing for somebody who uses a wheelchair. And we wrote to the Leslie L. Squires Foundation, and they gave us money to build the Omni-Spin. Those of you that aren't familiar with Omni-Spin, that you're a little older like me, it's a merry-go-round. It's a merry-go-round with a supported back, and it's graduated so that you can't. How many people, when you're on a merry-go-round, would spin it as fast as you could to throw your siblings off of it? Yes. Okay, you can't do that anymore here, but you can sit in the Omni-Spin and spin around in it. So with the Pistons, as we were talking, we had some other pieces of equipment in mind. We had a Wii saw we saw as a supported teeter-totter with the back on it. And while we were talking with Tim about what we wanted this playground to be, Tim said, we've got this really new, cool piece of equipment. LB, you're really gonna like it. Brad, you're really gonna like it. And Brad said, what is it? He said, it's a zip line. And we went, we didn't even hesitate. Brad and I looked at each other and said, we want it.
And that is nice.
Come to find out, our accessible zip line was the first in the state of Michigan. Is it still the first in the state of Michigan?
It is still the first in the state of Michigan.
We like being leaders. It's awesome. In May, we came together as a group with friends and family and Tim, and we did a community build project. And all of our biker friends and our family came out and they built what you see behind us. And it took a lot of hard work and a lot of sweat and a few words here and there. And it came together, and it is beautiful and it is wonderful. And there's a lot of people here to thank. And I'll get into some of those thanks afterwards. Right now, Earl wants to stand up for the Pistons and say a few words for us, so I'm going to let him take over.
On behalf of the Detroit Pistons, my name is Earl Curitan, legend, ambassador to the community for the Pistons. And we just want to say that we're proud to be here today. Our owner's vision was to find people in the community that's making a difference all over Michigan. And Dennis does a great job every year of sorting through these things. We have an impact award that we give out every year to 3 different people that makes a difference in the community, whether it's through volunteerism, whether it's through leadership, whether it's through athleticism. And he does a good job of finding people. And through athleticism, Don Wackerly was the guy that we really wanted to notice that made a difference in this community, to come up with an ideal as fabulous as this one is today. So we're proud to be here today on behalf of the Pistons to see this playground dedication cut the ribbon to it today. It's just a great event for us to be involved in. Our owner Tom Goris would really be proud of what's going on here today. And I'm just saying I'm happy to be here to see everything. LB gave us a big tour and we saw everything. And it should be more, hopefully more foundations and more people will continue to give money, and this will continue to grow and become bigger and bigger each and every year, because it's definitely a wonderful idea. And the thing that I was most impressed that she talked to us about, it's an opportunity for you to drop your kids off and they're here by themselves, where they come here and they spend time and they're taking care, to give the parents a chance to have a vacation, to be away from their kids, and their kids also have, knowing that they're well taken care of, they're having a good time, and the parents, they also need a break too, like LB said to me. And this is just a fabulous thing to happen. And me and Dennis would like to say we're proud to be here and happy to be here. And thank you, Don, for everything that you've done. $25,000 awarded to him on his efforts for what he's done. And I just like to applaud him for his efforts. Thank you. I won't hold you any longer. All right.
Again, what I really wanted to touch on and go over is to really let everybody know those people that we wanted to thank. And that is just starting with the Detroit Pistons Come Together Foundation and that grant that they awarded us to start things off. And then we went back to our own hometown area. We went back to the Bay Area Foundations, and in Bay Area, the Nathalia Owry Memorial Foundation gave us that $10,000 to create and build that wheelchair swing. And I don't see a lot of those around the area. I don't know how many there are, but I don't see a lot of swings like that. And then the Leslie L. Squires Foundation. Both of those foundations have helped us throughout the years, repeatedly. They come out for us, and they're there repeatedly for us. Bubba's Tri-City Cycles and the bikers that come through there. The Christian Motorcycle Association that comes out repeatedly. They come out and they visit our campers weekly. They come out and they move dirt. They lift dirt. They put up poles. They do anything we ask them to do. They help out in so many different ways. Not only that, they're supportive of me in my efforts to try and help. So all of these people that help. We have community partners that help us too in the area. And all of these community partners that come out and help, from Huntington's Disease Society to the Disability Network. Everybody, we today are honoring so many people in that way. It's important to give all of them a round of thank you. Last but not least, I really want to say thank you too to all of our staff and our board members that are here. Because without our board members, we wouldn't have a camp. Without our staff that take care of our campers, we wouldn't have a camp. And then without our campers, we wouldn't have a camp, right? So I want to say thank you to all of them. Okay, Don would like to come up and finish this off for us.
I'll keep it brief. That we received. It's beautiful. It means a lot to me. It says how great you'll be is determined by how you recover when it doesn't go well. How true those words are, and those words are spoken by Mr. Tom Gores, the owner of the Detroit Pistons. If you get a chance, please stop up here and look at it. The impact part of this. Bubba, you think I forgot about all this, but I wanted to do it when it was really special. A young lady a couple years ago by the name of Michelle Remez from Mankato, Michigan, started raising some money for Camp Fishtails. Money comes to us in all different fun ways, but these are all pennies. Earl, how much do you think that weighs in pennies?
Man, that's a lot here. That's about 25 pounds, 30 pounds here.
This is one young little lady that collected these pennies for fishtails because she thought it was a good cause to serve. And now that we've received these in a nice fashion, we'll deposit them in the bank. I'm going to let the bank count them. It's too much for me. All right, now usually I'm used to talking from the heart, and I had to sit down last night and I had to write this down, and my wonderful wife Martha typed it out for me. Where's my wife? Where's Martha? Oh, she's way in back. Hi, Nancy. There are a few of you I haven't seen yet, but we'll get around to seeing everybody. But I got to read this, so bear with me if you would, please, because it is from my heart, and I usually like to say these things just out of my heart, but I got to read this. Just welcome everyone. The old saying goes, a person never stands so tall as when they stoop to help a child. You may help that child, but you also affect the child's family. For example, a parent of a young man with a disability, you want to see that child active and associate with others and not be left out of the mainstream of society. I've told the story many times of my feelings of not being able to help my son Ben. I could put a band-aid on his cuts or fix a toy for him or do that, but for a physical disability I could not fix him. Enter all of you. You all have come to our children's aid. You know your friend. You know friends help friends. Your neighbors may help you fix your car, paint your house, mow your grass. That you must most certainly appreciate. But when they help your child. That's a feeling inside your heart that goes well beyond your appreciation. It's like those people become a brother or a sister, that they become part of your family. In this true sense, Fishtails has become a family. From the inner reaches of my heart, thank you. Now, let's open this playground.
Awards, you know, I played in the NBA for a lot of years. I got 2 NBA World Championships, but this award right here is something that, you know, he should really cherish and be proud of. He's made a difference in so many people's lives, and I mean, it's something that you can hang up and cherish forever. I think this means a lot more than winning a championship or getting a plaque. This is a lifetime award. I just want to say that just want to congratulate him just one more time.
I can buy you some time, Laura, as you come back up to the front here. So I couldn't help myself. I just have a few words to say before we cut the ribbon, but I wanted to have the most important people speak first. Don, the man of the hour, and Earl, of course, as well, on behalf of the organization. So again, my name is Dennis St. Pierre. I guess by title, I'm our Vice President of Community Relations and our Executive Director of our Come Together Foundation. And I just want to take this full circle for you and give you just a little bit more context on how this all came to be. So this penny story really moved me, and it kind of speaks to what Earl referred to earlier when our owner, Tom Goras, when he bought the team just a few years ago, and it was just so natural and organic when he said, I want to utilize the Pistons and the Palace as community assets to bring people together. Born from that was this Come Together platform, because the words fell right out of his mouth. And ultimately, we have a Game Changers program as our flagship, and Game Changers are all of you, for example, and Don, and the young girl who donated and raised all of these pennies. It's people who in their own way, a little bit at a time, are doing something really good to give back and ultimately help people overcome their circumstances. And that's very powerful. And that's what the Come Together platform stands for. That's what the Game Changers platform stands for. So while we have the 3 Impact Awards, and it's, as you can imagine, it's very difficult to narrow down the 3 people on an annual basis who are making an impact. These are sort of our best of the best, the Game Changers of the year, if you will, because so many people statewide are doing so many good things, large and small. So for John and Camp Fishtails and the staff here and all of you who are a part of this, to achieve that award and a $25,000 grant, it really is an accomplishment, and we tip our hats to you. At the same time, every Pistons home game, we are hosting Game Changers. We host hundreds per game, and we give them a red carpet treatment with complimentary lower bowl tickets, a parking pass, a special gift, discounts at the game. That's our small way on behalf of the Detroit Pistons to say thank you for this really great thing you're doing. You might be coaching the Little League baseball team, you might be volunteering at the food distribution center. It could be any multitude of opportunities in how you're giving back, big or small. Not everybody gets $25,000 or an impact award, but for everyone who we can, we host you at the Pistons game, and we call you Game Changers. And this young girl, you can bet, will be at a Pistons home game this season, being recognized as a Game Changer. I promise you that. And all it takes is one of you to go nominate her at pistons.com/Game Changers. It takes you about 2 minutes to fill out the form online. You can nominate her and anyone else in your community who you know is doing really good things. And please let us, on behalf of the Detroit Pistons organization, thank them and host them at the Palace of Auburn Hills. So again, we appreciate being here. Earl's already said it, but I'll say it again. It's a privilege, it's an honor. Don, the staff, everyone here, you're making a true impact in the community. Thank you very much.
Well, I thought I was done talking, so let's cut the ribbon and play on the playground.
Let Earl have, that's why Earl and Don are going to have the honors. No, you and Earl. You and Earl.
Are you guys going to cut it this way? Okay.
I would love to. Okay, I think we're...
Bubba. Bubba should be in there.
Bubba, you should be in
the
there.
picture line, guys.
I want to upstage Earl here. I don't think Earl's worried.
Hopefully,
You got
Nikki's
scissors,
taking
I ain't
a
standing
picture,
over
so
there.
yeah,
That's probably a good idea.
You're in like 80
Here,
pictures already.
hold on a second. I will make sure we get Bubba. There you go.
You ready, Laura?
Ready.
Okay, Earl, Don, come on up, cut that ribbon.
Bubba, why aren't you in this picture, son?
1, 2, 3.
That's right.
It's gonna go all the way over. I thought they put extensions on it. Might help. Whoa, all the way! Whoa! Like putting extensions on it out, get it around the shoulder.
That actually would come out.
Look out, you're gonna hit all the way over. Go down there, folks. You're gonna throw right off.
I'll be able to be in pictures. Actually, I think I may have got you in the background with you. My mom just signed no. Right, thank
Oh, somebody bring some fire fans?
Watch it, duck it down. There you go.
Was that fun?
That was fun.
All right, bud.
Never again.
Jump in there and slide your butt.
Hey, how come you guys put the
Well, there were 2 more guys on that one.